We're here today to interview people about the 2003 blackout so they could tell their side of the stories about how they remembered it and felt about it.
So, what do you remember most about the 2003 blackout?
Well, first of all, it's my brother's 30th birthday, so we thought the world was going to end.
What do you remember the most about the 2003 blackout?
Well, 2003 blackout, I was on vacation in Savannah, Georgia, and the blackout happened up here in Michigan. And because of the blackout, none of my credit or debit cards would work. So for like 2 days, I didn't have any way of getting any money.
What do you remember the most about the blackout?
Well, at that time, I was director of Parks and Recreation, and everything had shut down. So we had to come and bring people that had power outage. They would come up to the school, and we were giving them water and blankets, and this was a place where they could stay until the power came on. So that was pretty much what was going on.
Hi, Ms. Z.
Hi, Kevin.
What do you remember most about the 2003 blackout?
I remember a lot from that day. I remember we were actually at the State Wing at the movies, and the power went out. We just thought we had lost power there. We waited for like 20 or 30 minutes. Then we got in the car and we left, but then there were no lights working anywhere else. So we went home, and I remember we didn't have power for like 2 full days.
What you remember most about the blackout, Tina?
What I remember the most was a lot of chaos and confusion. A lot of people didn't know what was going on. A lot of people was confused in regards to whether or not it was something terrorist involved, whether or not it was something that, just on a local perspective.
Fun fact, the Romulus gas station at the corner of Goddard in Wayne was the only gas station open all around because they had generators, and they were the only gas station that had refrigerators and gas pumps going.
What you remember most about the blackout, Mr. Hanson?
What I remember most about the blackout in 2003 is during the time the lights went out, I kind of thought that maybe we're under another terrorist attack at first. Other things I remember is people having to stand in line for gas, having to do things by candlelight, like play board games with the kids, and kind of going back to the basics for a couple days.
I was affected. Yeah, I didn't for 2 days. I couldn't do anything because I didn't have any money at that point when it happened. And when I went to use the ATM that morning to get cash out, it said declined and didn't say why, but we figured it had to be from the power thing, and then it took about 2 more days for them to fix it.
I remember all of my neighbors getting together, barbecuing, and eating everything that we could that was of our meat that was going to go bad. And it coming on, my brother, who actually the birthday, the next day he was the first one to get his power back on, and it took the rest of us about 6 to 8 hours after that.
24 hours or longer for people to realize what it was all about, and it was involving a grid that had went bad and caused for most of this area and also parts of New York to go dark, being a dark. So it was a real confusing time for a lot of people.